What is up, everybody? It is 3:30 on a Thursday. Well, it's on any day. 3:30 means the same thing. Means it's time for at the close. Let's get Joel on here. Let's walk you into the. Hopefully today is not as crazy, or maybe we do want it to be crazy. I don't know what you want. Let's bring Joel on here and start the show. All right, it is time for PreMarket Prep at the close.
3 consecutive highs, opened, matched yesterday's low, and then once it took out there, that's all the breakout momentum traders needed.
Joel, how's your day going, man?
We're back. Just like yesterday. The opposite, the market in reverse. Unbelievable turnaround today, but it wasn't all that easy. And believe me, I can tell you, it was not that easy. We rallied up over 40 handles pre-market trading, and then you come down and it looked like we were going into the abyss. We went right on to session. We were heading for the pre-market low. And the bulls that were out there last night stepped up 3 ticks away, and boom, we turned around. We've rallied 80 handles off that low. That's a big day. We've exceeded our average daily range. We've come so far that the only number I have up here for you is last Friday's close at 95.75, and that's only 10 handles away. So a lot of that selling that you saw on the close yesterday, I think it wasn't willing sellers. I think that it was just, margin, you're out, you're done, and indiscriminate selling. And they held the low. These kind of days you see, either that low gets taken out and we continue to cachet lower, or the bulls step up, and now, boom, we go another 25, 30 handles, and we're going to have half of the move back. Crude's helping out, though. Crude traded 62.43, now up $1.65. It's 67.22. So that's $1,000 a dollar. So there's like nearly a $5,000 range in crude. That's just from high to low. That's not cutting all the ups and downs. Gold down 16.30. That's bad. Couldn't clear 1,800. We only have one level to keep us up here, and that's 1761.10. Silver going the opposite way. That's up to about 7 cents at 22.41. Bitcoin, stayed in a $2,000 range, up $395 at 57,385. Ethereum going in the opposite direction just a little bit, down a little over 1% at 45.40.50. That's down $54.
All right. If you are asking what the bat is for, it's for 2 things. One, I'm auditioning for the Yankees because they apparently don't want to sign any free agents. And I'm also cosplaying as the investor relations team for Asana and Docusign because they both report earnings tonight. And I don't even think it matters what they say because it's probably going to be bad. When I say it, I mean the reaction, the movement. All right, we talked about this morning, all day, and yesterday, and the day before. Frankly, the earnings, frankly, are irrelevant. If you are Asana, if you're any software company, there's nothing they can say short of we've doubled our growth rate from the same period of last year. That would be amazing. But any of the, like, Asana is also a stay-at-home play, right? So anyway, the point is they report earnings tonight. They're probably not going to be good. And I thought if I were on the IR team, I would want to bat to protect myself. So that's why I have it here. And
no bounce. I mean, come on. Look at this. This is $140 some stock. Going back to the middle of October, now you're just hanging out at yesterday's low. You did take it out. You're rebounded. So, let's just call it $89. That splits to 2 lows. After that, what do you see between 90, 80, and 90? Not much.
no.
Thought it would get a little bit of a bounce today. So I just think people are they're throwing in the towel already. If you're looking at getting a pop on this and you're looking just to get some money back, your yesterday's high, 105.98, that's going to be a 15-point rally. And then the other, the 2-day high is 1340. But this is one that if you do get that pop, I wouldn't chase. I wouldn't chase this one just because the people could just be bidding it up to hammer it. So I have to agree. You said Asana, then what's the other one?
Docusign, Joel. I mean,
Okay.
great company. Benzinga uses both. I should add, both these companies are in the quote unquote the fictional Benzinga portfolio that we never made of all the companies that Benzinga pays for. We use both of these services, but I mean, come on, trend not your friend.
No, and then you go and you had the positive in me would say you had the undercut and rally 30.37 yesterday's low, 27.47 the low today, and now you're back above the previous day's low. So you can lean on 27.47. I just the monthlies here. I mean, they just saying, wow, 193.76 was your June low in this thing. Once again, a lot of overhead supply. I mean, everyone uses it, you know. I mean, it's obviously very convenient for doing transactions and stuff, but got a little bit ahead of itself. And once again, you see 250 in this what was the high? Today's, or excuse me, the 2-day high, 249.64. So maybe 250 could be a target on the upside if they like the numbers. But if they
All right.
like the numbers, don't chase it up, because then if it comes back down, then you've just created a whole new set of bag holders. If you're going to lift it when it's going up and throw an offer out higher. Don't like, oh, well, it went to 250, it's coming back to 245.
Yeah.
You're going to get squished if you do that.
Do you want to see a crazy move today, Joel? Look at Kroger. I literally don't know. I'm assuming during COVID last year, but I don't even know when the last time Kroger moved up double digit percentage. It's up 11% today. I'm assuming at some point in the March and April chaos, June of last year, that Kroger at some point probably moved up 10%, but it's up 11% today. It's the best day of the year. It's not the biggest move. It's not the biggest intraday move, but this will go down as the best day from open to close, or from close to close, that Kroger's had all year today. It's dropping a
This
little.
is one where you had the pre-market high and it came down. I mean, believe me, I was not following Kroger's today.
Why not?
But if and just to look at this, and if you're this kind of trader, look at that. You had the higher open, right? 41, 42, 46 here. And then you were thinking, man, if I could just get gap fill, if I could just see the top of Wednesday's range, and look at that. You would have taken a nickel worth of heat, and then boom, once it came back up through that open, filled the gap that you had in price action here from September. Back it off though. I don't like that. It's off a buck, 45.68. The high was 44.58. So gonna have some work to do tomorrow to get back over 46. Someone just came in and I mean, this stock was in 40, the lower 40 handle yesterday, and now you're over 45. I don't see when you're gonna get that kind of percentage move in Kroger, but good
Um,
move. What about our other grocers? Do we have that? What's
A-
that Albertson?
ACI, is that right? Yes, it is. Wow.
ACI holding up okay. Look at that.
Wow, that's a good call out, Joel. We're flirting with Is that an all time high? It's flirting with.
No, all-time high was made last month, but this kind of, this kind of makes sense. I think people, got conditioned, pandemic, like, hey, it's a lot cheaper to, cook at home and it's better, healthier. So I'm not surprised. Are these the only supermarket stocks? I mean, how's
Let's check in the pro right now.
Walmart? This is not good for Walmart here. Another low of the move coming down to the 136 area. No one defending Walmart today.
What about SFM, Sprouts Farmer Market? Um,
That's knocking on the door here. You got to get rid of that pesky 27 seller. He was a little bit higher in the 27s, and he stepped down, or she stepped down. One, two, three, four, five lows, six highs between 05 and 27.40. Someone's targeting selling over $27 and only choosing it to do on strength. But and also, I don't like it. It's closing in the lower quadrant of the session, so maybe not ready to break out yet, but still not a bad looking chart.
All right, let's just take stock of the day here because we do have a lot of green. I mean, there's way more green than there is red today. Every sector is up. Let's just say that every sector is up, somewhat more than others, obviously, but we're being led today by industrials, by real estate, by financials. Oh, Joel, I don't know if you saw the financials today. I don't know if you saw the payment stocks today, but Visa, MasterCard, PayPal, wow. I mean, I thought they were never going to stop going down. They have stopped going down at least for the day. But the PayPal chart or Visa, any of the three to me are fascinating here because, you know,
Well, yeah. I mean,
I'm just gonna say, you probably want to sell the rip, right? I mean,
I don't know. That's pretty low. I mean, Visa's come down from over what two. I don't know. I wouldn't be so anxious. I mean, depends where I picked it up, but this is not much of a bounce. 201 and a quarter. But Spinner just pointed it out. You know who made the day here today. I mean, they broke us this morning, and then they made us. Look who come all the way back. And I talked about this one. If this was one where I was going to be buying the dip, look what they did to Apple today.
yeah. Apple's red. Apple's red. Yes.
Oh, by 67 cents. It traded
Yeah.
157.80.
Yeah.
$6 off the low. Was there anything there? Let me see on the nah, there would have been if you were buying at this 58.79, you would have taken, I don't know, it depends how much heat you like to take. But because it went to 57.80, kind of split those two lows, but yeah, they shut out new high. Spooks just bolt a new high here. 45.93. This is the opposite
This
day.
is literally
Opposite.
hey.
There's nothing in here. You know when we went down like this yesterday, right?
Mm-hmm.
Nothing in here. Last Friday's close. If I'm digging for a 5-day close to give you a level, then you guys know what's my top number? 4607 and a quarter. I don't think we can trade. My top number was 4607 and a quarter, and my bottom number was 4436 and a quarter. Didn't quite get there.
All right.
But
Well, Apple's at the high of the day, and
Apple saved the day.
And what was the close? Yesterday's close was 164.67. So we're okay.
Yes, sir.
We're 50 cents away from that. So yeah, good day. Good day, all things considered for Apple. Thanks for saving the day on that one. But again, every sector is green. Financials having a great day. Tech mostly having a very good day. Even Nvidia, which did drop on a headline from like a half hour ago that the FTC is trying to block their ARM deal. But Nvidia is higher. I mean, AMD, Salesforce is higher. Software. I mean, it's a day where the dip has been bought, but I certainly am not going to forget what we talked about this morning. I'm not, you
You
know,
don't think we're out of the woods on this? I
no, no. I mean, it, I need more than this. I need more than a day, Joel.
I don't. I don't.
I always need more than one day to change my mind. I was pretty bullish on Friday. I was, and now this morning you got me spooked. But I need more than this to change my mind again.
It is. Oh, someone says Duluth is in beast mode. How is that? The company with the great commercials. What's that doing? Is that
DL,
finally? Look
DLTH.
at that. Duluth Trading, DLTH.
Yeah, sure. Yeah,
It's been a dog, but it's a retail. They got great commercials. As far as the financials go, I mean, I hate to use the term, oh, they were so oversold, but JP Morgan was down 5 days in a row. It went from 168.28, closed yesterday at 157.69. And if you think about it, what Pump and Powell said is actually good for the bank. So I'm not too sure why they got pounded yesterday. They didn't even come near yesterday's low off the open. In fact, you didn't even come near the close. So the banks are holding up very, very well today.
And James is right. I've generally been pretty optimistic this entire time. This is kind of the first time this week. The last 2 days really are kind of the first 2 days in a while where I've been like, I don't know, maybe second guessing myself a little bit here. It's hard to ignore a 5% drop. It's nothing. It's nothing
No,
crazy.
it is.
Yeah,
And the cold, the variant. Did you see what that who was that guy from
I don't know.
Singapore or something? He's
Yeah.
like, oh, Omicron is how do you pronounce it? I don't want to Omicron.
Omicron. Wait, you know who we need to get on the show is Othanos. He's Greek. He should surely know how to pronounce this. But yes, Omicron.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, we got a reversal of fortune here. Did we get some selling balances across the board here?
Let me
We
check.
just had it. Man,
I'm
this.
too busy schmoozing with you. Well, let me check right now. Check Benzinga
Hoo-hoo-hoo.
Pro. We got any selling balances, guys?
Mm,
No, I don't even see anything notable out there. What do you got? 15 minutes, 14 minutes. I don't see anything super
okay.
notable in the last few minutes. No, I don't.
Okay. All right.
You know, especially not compared to because what was yesterday? Well, 2 days ago was eight bill. Yesterday was what, like 3 bill to sell, right? So,
Mhm.
um, I don't know. We're not seeing
I
anything.
guess he got the jobs number tomorrow, but
You
I mean,
do, you
yeah,
do.
it's just so many different factors this week. You started out with the Omicron, right? And then your hawkish your hawkish Fed didn't help on Tuesday and Wednesday, and then
Mhm.
yesterday they just decided really I want to see what, well, last Friday we settled at 90 because I just mentioned that 95.75. So even though we've been up and down and all around, right now this is still a wash on the week. So we'll see what happens, tomorrow with the jobs number. And I think that if we settle above that 95.75, that'd be a good week. But I'm definitely going to get some movement off that jobs number.
All right. Drop your tickers in the chat, and we'll take a look. I have a few I want to look at. Joel, can you look at Novavax, please? This is it's having a pretty rough day. Um, it's definitely more than
Is
50%.
envy. You see, when I look at these stocks,
Yeah.
I'm not afraid. I mean, I'm just like, it just makes me think that the market's just going to shrug this off. That
Okay.
the latest variant.
Sure.
Look what Myrna did.
I
Look,
didn't see what Myrna did. Show me.
look how far thing. I think Triple D sold that thing at like 370 on earlier in the week. And where's it now? Did it get under 300 yet? Close, 302.81. When I put this up, I mean, what a goofy looking chart, man. You gap down, you gap back up. Maybe get interested in this thing at 275, 280. But when I look at this chart, I mean, Pfizer's having a down day today. It's been strong. Look at that. Nice double top in Pfizer, 55.08, 55.17. When I see these act like this, it makes me think that, you know, Mr. Market, Mr. Big Money is not too worried about it. So I'll
Uh,
go with the big money.
okay. Okay. So I wanted to look at Novavax because it's been pretty beaten down today, and then I wanted to look at SIG. I saw it up. Uh, Wait, what the hell? Yeah, there we
You
go.
saw it up,
Um,
really? You should have
oh
whacked
no,
the bid.
no, no, that was sorry. That was that was this morning. It was up 12 hours ago. It's not up now. I'm sorry. I thought I lost track of it today. I didn't realize it had come all the way back. Sorry about that. Because I saw it up in the pre-market session.
What's up with that? Did they have some
Yeah,
any?
they had earnings. Yeah.
Yeah, people aren't just buying. They're not buying the jewelry because they're. I don't know. This stock is very volatile. If you're it had a big drop yesterday. It opened lower. It got above the close, but just looking at when I try and stress certain things, I
Yeah.
don't know who trades Signet Jewelers, but you had the bad day yesterday. You closed 14 cents off the low. You get a lower open, right? 89, 82, and you rally back. And how many people are like, get me out at the close, 92, 94. Boom, it goes to 93, 34, and then it comes back down in. Couple daily lows here at 85. A lot of downward momentum there, but that looks like the next stopping point
All right.
for Signet Jewelers.
All right.
S&P's bouncing now under 45.80. I might have to go to the minute chart here soon. Things are
Don't do that.
starting to get exciting.
Don't do that. All right, Shannon. Shannon wants to know if she's hallucinating, Joel. If you pull up AT&T, okay.
Oh my gosh. I
Shannon,
can't believe I still own this pig.
Shannon thinks she's hallucinating. She might be. Shannon, you might be.
Oh, it's up 84 cents.
But here's the question that Shannon's asking: did AT&T form a support level, or is she really?
Yeah.
Okay, Shannon, you're not hallucinating.
You know why? You
I
know
mean, you
why?
still
I
might
can
be.
tell you exactly why AT&T is up, because I did it as my pre-market prep stock of the day a couple days ago, and I
Okay.
talked about it going to 20. So that's what happened. What's
Yeah.
going on with AT? Is there news or just, a little
No, you know what? I can't wait till tomorrow morning, Joel, because every stock we just talked about is going to be lower.
Spencer, you're
I
such a
can't wait
grizzly
till tomorrow
bear.
morning. I can't wait till tomorrow
Gosh.
morning. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous here.
Where do you see monthly support, James? I was looking for monthly support. I didn't see anything until 22. Um, let's see. Now AT&T backing and filling. You're gonna have to have you're gonna find a rougher time picking a spot to buy it tomorrow. If you want to buy it on strength, 23.20, yesterday's high 23.26. So I think you got a little bump up maybe to 23.68, but it was just it yeah, yeah, pretty I guess with AT&T, but I don't know, maybe you'll get if you get a green monthly candle on this, then it'll be the first time since May.
All right.
So,
Well,
and
you
I
got
don't even know what's going on. Are they officially done paying that huge dividend, or
yeah,
what's the deal on that? I
Joel.
know they cut it. I
Yeah, I'm
should know. I
pretty
own this
sure.
stock.
Pretty sure that's
Verizon, if you're pairing those things up, that made a double bottom too, right? And a nice day for those if you like to trade those stocks together. I haven't looked at Comcast. I'm a Comcast fan, except they have too many. I know
no,
you have.
no one's a Comcast fan, Joel.
Really?
No one likes their cable
They
provider.
love me at Comcast. They every time I call, you've been with us since 1994 or whatever.
No one likes their cable provider. Not even the cable providers like the cable provider. And I did see a selling balance of several billion, $3 billion, I think.
Yeah,
So sorry. I mean, we are definitely off the high of the day, but
by
this is
20 handles.
no
By
sure,
20 handles.
sure,
That's
sure.
significant.
Yeah, it's not nothing, but it is sort of the opposite of yesterday, which is nice.
Jack Douglas has I haven't watched TV like 3 years. You got to watch Joe Pera. I watched another episode of that. Man, it's a
Wait,
super funny
you got to
show.
tell us again where to find that show. I don't even know. I don't even know where to find it.
I think it's on HBO.
Oh,
I thought it might be an Apple show, but
right. I don't know.
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Let's do some other ones from the chat here.
Okay.
Let's
I don't
find.
know. I tell Lisa I go put on Joe Pera and she
Okay,
puts it on, so that's what I know.
okay.
Oh my God, Bobble 122. Oh, look at that. I was talking. Oh boy. Anyways, how's JD holding on?
Oh yeah, how is our JD thing doing? Buy the close, sell the open. Is that still working? Yep,
Uh,
it's still working, Joel. Every day. Look at the intraday on JD every single day. Maybe not every day. That's a lie. Most days, you buy the open. Yesterday it worked. The day before it worked. The day before that it didn't work. But it worked on. I can't tell what days.
yeah, it's worked quite a few days.
It
If
worked
you
on. It
want,
worked on a Friday, right? It works more often than it doesn't work.
man,
Buy the close, sell the open in JD.
I think you're influencing the market here, Spencer, with your bearishness here. We've got 20 handles off the low going into the last 6 minutes of the session. So, whew, I mean, but this is what the market's been doing all day today, right?
Yeah.
Right? It's had these dips and rips. So, A lot of people getting their money back today. I guess they didn't want to. They didn't want to wait for that jobs number. We're banging on the door of 45.70 here, going into the last 5 minutes of the session.
I got a good one for you, Joel. Square. Check out that daily or weekly or monthly.
Oh
They
boy, oh
do
boy.
not care that Square is changing their name. I can't say I blame the market on that one. I don't care either.
They didn't give you much time.
No.
Once again, using that close 192.22. Or no, wait, that's not the close. What was the close from yesterday? Let me go to the dailies. 194.50. You opened up, you got above that by a buck. Wow, we are really dropping here.
Yeah, a
Holy
little bit.
mac.
Yeah. I see it.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean,
I see it.
man, wow, the hour of power here. Look at this. Let's go. How short should we go? 1 minute, 2 minute? Just go 2 minute. Come on, 2 minute. Everyone was waiting for that. There we go. So this is 2, 4, 6, 8 minutes. Look at that from the 45, 87.50 level. Now, I wonder what the middle of the range of the day is. We've had what 94 minus 6 is 88, 44.50. We're not going to get to 45.50 here, but that selling balance is pushing here. People nervous about the jobs number, so I guess all is not well. Good
I don't,
job.
I don't even know what to think about that because like I was reading some stuff earlier and they were like, oh, it's not the jobs number, it's the labor participation rate. I don't even know what to make of this stuff, Joel. The job market is so wonky right now. I I I can't even interpret what's good and what's bad. I selling balance is still out there. Obviously because you're seeing it, right? So there
Oh,
there's
or Twitter.
there's that. Yeah, I looked at Twitter a minute ago.
All right, what we got? We got a few minutes here before we
Okay.
wrap up. What else we
A
got?
few more here from the chat. I promise. Let's go. We'll cover. Okay, we can look at Chegg Solaire of Astera says Chegg, please. Okay, it's not
Hmm.
going down, so that's something, right?
Stop going down. You've
Yeah.
distanced yourself a little bit from the low. You got a little bit of a rounding bottom here, but 24 and a quarter. So if you're leaning on, 25 point, if it just looks like it looks like it's bottom and it's slowly coming off the bottom. Updated day, but small volume. I don't know. They've already had earnings. I don't know what the catalyst is. Looking on the dailies here, it's just been bunching up. The fact that it didn't take out yesterday's high, that's what I would use. If it 29.04 today, even though it's having a good day, 29.43. After that, you start to break into the 30 handle. But once again, oh boy, there's so many people stuck in this thing. There's such a candle, and once again, here's the stock. Definitely a stay-at-home stock, and people don't want to stay at home and be educated. Another leg down here. 2 minutes to go. Now maybe we'll see that 45.50 area.
All right,
Wow.
just for awareness, here's your earnings calendar for the night. So
Sure.
we talked about Docusign and Asana, but we have Ulta Beauty tonight, Smartsheet, another software play tonight, tomorrow morning, Big Lots and Hibbett Sports. How is Hibbett Sports doing? That's HIBT, right? No,
No.
it's not. It's HB. What is it? HB
HIBB.
HIBB, right? Okay, I knew that. Oh, okay. First time I'm looking that one in
Oh,
a while. Okay.
wow, 170 and like a bat of an eyelash. Wow, how many down days in a row is this thing? One, two, three, four, five, six, 7 down days in a row. People are looking at 70 because you had these couple lows here, right? At 70, so it got a bounce. That's must hold level. But you know what? So let's see what day this started down. This started down on the 22nd and made its all-time high on November 22nd. When did Dick's Sporting Goods
Yeah.
report?
I
Well, what do you know?
can tell you. Oh wait, was that rhetorical?
Well, it was one of these days. Was it this day here?
It was November 23rd.
Yeah, one
There's
day
no doubt.
after. Yeah,
Yeah.
wow. There you go. All right, folks. Good day in markets. Good
Oh,
day.
God, every sector is higher. What a day.
Yep.
All
Yep.
right. Hey,
Little
everyone.
volatility, Dan, but go ahead, Spencer. Wrap it up.
All right. Yeah, please remember all the information on this show meant to be used as informational purposes only, not for investing or trading advice. If you want some free Benzinga swag, here's what you do. If you're on Robinhood, and only if you're on Robinhood, send them a message. Tell them how much you love Benzinga News in the platform. Take a screenshot of that message. Send us the screenshot. You can email it to shows@benzinga.com. If you do that, we will send you some swag from our swag store. I promise. That's a wrap here. The Benzinga Cannabis Hour going live right now. We're talking to Weed Maps, right? This is a company that recently went public. They've had a tough year, and we're going to talk to them about how they're going to turn it around. What's the plan? Because they need to, not just turn it around, but also they need to convince investors of their turnaround plan. So that's what they're going to try to do on Benzinga Cannabis Hour right now. This video will end a redirect to that. Everyone have a great rest of your day. I'll catch you guys tomorrow.